Welcome to Las Vegas, and of course we are down here at the Pepper Mill with Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm Ninon, your host, and I have an incredible gentleman with me. He's actually in the armed forces, and he's actually trying to help the chamber. At the Chamber of Commerce, actually, in Las Vegas, they have a special department for the armed forces, and I have Andre Haynes with me, and apparently this is something that you're presenting to them, and you're trying to help with the armed forces. Were you in the armed forces?
You know what? I was not. I have the pleasure of serving those who serve. A lot of my relatives serve on every branch, and they've been involved in conflicts from the Korean War to present day.
We're going back to the Korean War. Hold
Yep.
on, we're going back a little bit before my time, actually, I think.
Yeah. But
So what made you want to do all this? Since you weren't in the forces yourself,
Yep.
you actually have taken on, and I didn't even know that the Chamber of Commerce in Las Vegas actually had a special department for
Yes.
this.
Well,
Why?
actually, this chamber, we're excited to be the first and only chamber in the state of Nevada formed to serve armed forces members. So we are the only ones.
You're the only one.
We're the only
that
ones
is
for armed forces.
For armed
Yeah.
forces. Why has this not happened before?
You know what? I don't know. I just assumed it was supposed to happen now.
And you're the one doing
Yes.
it. Did you kind of start this, or what?
Yes.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did myself, and I had a team with me, Destiny Beavers and other people who helped inspire. But for the last 10 years, we hosted a lot of town halls to promote awareness of veteran issues, homelessness, PTSD, TBI, and the list goes on.
Yeah, it goes on and on and on. I know
Yes.
these veterans are now getting noticed.
Yes.
And I think if you listen or you read or whatever you want to find out from the computer, internet, whatever, that there's how many is it that I think it's 1 out of 5 commit suicide a day?
Yes, and
I mean,
actually,
I don't know if those
it's
figures are correct, but
yes,
that's
it's
awfully
around.
high.
It's the last time I checked, it's a little bit more than 50. But onto a business note, veteran-owned businesses generate almost $1 billion a year, and have hundreds of thousands of employees. And here in Nevada alone, we have almost 400,000 veterans. And
So do these veterans get employed through what you're trying to do? I mean,
you know what? Some of them do. Some of them reach out to the organization and they say, I'd like to work for a veteran who owns a business. And then also some of the members who are veterans say, I'd like to hire another veteran.
do you know, I've noticed in the last year, 2019, that we are talking more about the veterans, which we haven't seemed to have done before. And these people, these men and women, have kind of saved our country. They've gone to fight for us, for America, and yet only just recently have we've started to bring up what do we and how do we help them coming back, because
Yes.
a lot of them have problems
Yes.
physically and mentally, and also because they go through a lot of stuff.
Yes, there are a lot of service-related challenges that they have.
Yes.
And as a result, when they do come home, it creates other issues. It could be self-medicating. Some of them get involved with the legal system, the justice system. Some of them, their marriages end in divorce. So there's a lot of horrific things that happen as a result of their service. However, there are a lot of wonderful things.
Well, that's
a lot
what
of
I'm
them
looking
come
at.
back.
I want to look at the good
Yes,
things.
a
I
lot
want to
of
look
them.
at what we can do for
Yes,
them.
a lot of them come back and they start businesses.
Yes.
And they're looking for funding. They're looking for new customers. They're looking to network. They're looking for an organization like the Armed
But they're
Forces
coming
Chamber to
back
help
into
guide them.
business. They've just been out for how long? 2 years, 3 years, 4 years,
Yes.
10 years. Whatever the case is, doesn't really matter if it's just 1 year. But they're coming back into something they really don't know. So they're now creating something. So they need help.
Yes, and that is the purpose of the Armed Forces Chamber, is to give them that help, that guide, that assistance, to direct them where they could go. There are a plethora of benefits available exclusively for Armed Forces members. They can get loans at lower interest rates than you and I. There is
Join the armed forces.
there's free mentoring available for them, but there's a lot of things available.
But I think a lot of them, because of the state they're in or the position they're in, some of them are a little bit feel awkward or embarrassed, or they don't really want people to know,
Yes.
what their problem is or not their problem or whatever it is.
Yes.
So how do we help those to actually get out there to say it's okay, it's okay to come to us?
You know, one of the things that the chamber does is every month we host business mixers at different locations. Some of them are at restaurants inside casinos, some are at car dealerships, some are video game places where you could bring your kids. But we make it fun, we make it social, we make it inviting, and we have a lot of things that they're used to seeing. Presentation of colors by ROTC, national anthem singers, the new members are sworn in. Because what happens is when the active duty soldiers separate from the military and they become a veteran and they go into civilian society, well, their friends, their brothers and sisters in arms, the ones who made it home, they all went to different places. Yeah. So they come back home.
They've got nothing.
Everybody looks different.
Yes.
Everything has changed. And they just want to find a place that feels like home and is familiar.
But also mentally what they see. I mean, what do they see? They see the shootings, they see all these people blown up. And I mean, there's things that they see that you really can't take out of their mind because it really is there. They've seen it, they've done it, and, because that's what they do.
Yes.
So this is very hard to get them back into to the swing of life.
Yes, and one of the great things about the Armed Forces Chamber is they can come and they can be around each other.
Yes.
And they can relate and they can share stories and they can comfort one another in a way that someone who was not there, they just don't know.
Yeah, that's true. And also, now you mentioned something about divorces. I never really thought that would happen. Yes. But I guess if someone's away, for that amount of time.
For a long time, yes. And also you have to remember, a marriage is really meant for two people to be together. But
that's the whole idea.
But when
supposedly. Things have gone a little astray in the last few years. But we're meant to be together. My mum and dad were married for 68 years.
Wow. God bless them.
Yep.
They don't make them like that anymore.
No, they don't. I mean, they had their arguments, they had their problems because I was there.
That's normal.
But that's very normal to have that. And I think.
But imagine two people being married, either for a long time or newlyweds or short time, and one of them or both of them have to go to two different places for 2 or 3 years, and they have limited contact.
Yes.
And then they come back together, and they're different.
But they're two
people.
different. I was going to say, you're right. They're two different people because they're doing this and they're doing that, so it's totally different. Right. Okay, what else do you do? What else are you into?
You know what? With the Armed Forces Chamber, we're working on next year. We're going to distribute a print magazine. Called Armed Forces Chamber Magazine. We're looking to do that around May. So it's going to give the members another opportunity to get more exposure for their business.
So you're devoting your whole time to the Armed Forces Chamber.
Yes.
You are devoting your time to that.
Yes.
So this is something you've created, you started. And
yes, we'll be 3 years old next year.
Oh, really?
We have a little bit more than 400 members. We have awesome allies or resource partners like the Nevada Women's Business Center, Small Business Administration, Department of Business
and
and Industry.
So the more people you can get involved in this in Nevada, do you have any of the casinos, the hotels involved in you?
Yes,
with it?
We do. We have a lot to support. The Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas, they're one. They have
they were giving the Cosmopolitan a shout out there. What was that helping them?
Hello to Lori.
Hello to Lori. Thank you, Lori.
But you know what? There are so many businesses, nonprofits, individuals, dignitaries who are patriotic. Some have served, some have not. But they said, hey, anything we can do to support and give back. Yes.
That's
even
wonderful.
For example, this Saturday, we're having our 3rd annual holiday toy giveaway.
Oh,
we give away new shoes, toys, gifts. We had a lot of groups, a lot of individuals. For example, Sam's Club, United Nissan. They said, here's gifts for the kids. Here's a check. Go buy some gifts for the kids. We've had individuals, Dr. Tim Francis. He said, here's a check. Buy some groceries for families.
It's amazing what you're doing. And I just have to mention this since we're talking about kids and everything. And the reason I mention it is because I thought it was 16,000 homeless kids here. Doesn't mean to say they all come from veterans families or whatever, but they're still homeless kids. But now it's apparently up to 18,000.
Wow.
And then somebody told me yesterday, actually, I was talking about this, said, no, Ninon, it's way, way more than that.
It's more? Oh my gosh.
So that should, because, Vegas is, Las Vegas, or Nevada, I guess, but they're mostly in Vegas. It's not that great a bigger place. That's an awful lot of kids.
It is.
So when you talk about what you're doing, helping all your kids this Saturday, right?
Yes.
Where is it going to be?
At Glow Zone Las Vegas, which is on Arroyo Springs.
Okay.
It's near Rainbow and Buffalo.
Rainbow and Buffalo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to say hello to Amy.
Go
She
ahead.
helped. Hello, Amy. She helped orchestrate that and put it together. But we're proud because even though we have a business organization that serves our members who own businesses, the chamber also has a nonprofit. And with the nonprofit, in almost 3 years, we've managed to donate directly financially and contribute in-kind items to a little bit more than 10,000 people, valued at a little bit more than $100,000.
See, these are good stories, especially around Christmas time, because it's, Christmas is Christmas, and it's sort of, it's sort of the time when we all sort of, trying to get together, and especially helping the children. And Vegas is very good for that. They have a lot of Christmas things for children, and I'm not surprised there's so many homeless. But the problem with the homeless kids is they don't want to let anybody know they're homeless. So this is a big problem. We don't know, who they are or where they are, but that's the count. How can anybody get hold of you?
They can go to our website, armedforceschamber.com, or give us a call at 702-518-8847. Again, that's armedforceschamber.com, or call us 702-518-8847.
Awesome, absolutely wonderful. Well, it's nice to know that we do have people out there, and especially at Christmas time, but we have organizations out there that are helping our veterans. So don't be afraid to get in contact, and you can always get help there. You can always, anything can happen. I mean, you can come out of one place and go to another place, but don't be shy and don't be ashamed of serving our country, because you're great out there. They've served our country.
Yes, thank you all for your service, and thank you for the opportunity to come share, and thank you for what you do in the community and for veterans also.
Oh, isn't that nice? Well, thank you. Without you, I can't do it.
It takes all of us.
It takes all of us to actually do it. We'll be right back with our next guest. Thank you for watching.